Tegra, how do you feel like the spring has started for you?
I feel like it started good. I mean, there's definitely a lot more to do, a lot more to like improve on. I mean, but we're working on it every day.
You played obviously guard pretty much exclusively last year. How much did you rep at tackle, and how much of an adjustment has that been this spring?
I'm with the twos right. Well, I mean, we rotate back and forth. So, you know, I mean, it's been a harder transition than I thought, but I mean, I'm working with coaches and stuff, you know, working with Coach Fry every day to try to improve and get better.
What's been hard about the adjustment?
Definitely the space. I mean, this is the highest level as it gets. So, I mean, like being in space, being calm in space, being able to use your hands in space, feet, body position, all of that.
That's what this time of year is for, though.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to be learning, developing, making mistakes.
Absolutely.
What do you need to do to build your own confidence to know that you can be ready if needed come next fall?
Keep repping it. Rep it every single day. During practice, after practice, try to stay like locked in to what you're doing. Just making sure like everything you do is directed.
Who are you working with after practice, getting those extra reps in?
A lot of people. I mean, for the most part, we're all staying out here. But Donnie, for sure, Donovan Jackson, he's definitely been a big help for me.
How has he helped you? What has he told you? What advice has he given you that's helped develop your game?
You know, like just things like staying calm and, you know, being in control, being confident in your set and your hands and everything.
I'm not sure if you've been asked about this, but we heard you lost your black stripe today. What was that like for you?
It was big. I mean, it was a long time coming. You know, things happened last year, but I mean, it's a good feeling to have it off.
Did you expect?
By now?
Huh?
Yeah. So did you expect to have lost it by now?
Definitely coming in, but I mean, I was more proud of the improvement that I made, other than just the stripe itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is that indicative of everyone has their own path?
Absolutely.
How do you see that, now that it's off? How do you see that? I don't know if it's a confidence boost when guys get it off, but how do you see that helping you, knowing that you've reached that, kind of milestone in your career?
It's definitely a big help, but I mean, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing I've been doing every day. You know, working with coaches, working with other players. You know, staying after, getting better and improving.
Where have you grown most from last year to this one?
Staying calm. Like last year, like in high school, I mean, obviously it was a little bit ago, but in high school, you know, I used to just want to grab him, kill somebody, just take him out. But I mean, here, there's a lot of guys. I mean, a lot of these players are really good football players. So, you know, you have to stay calm in that aggression, you know, stay like directed. You know.
So who's helped you the most with that?
Paris. Because, I mean, Paris, he's going into the draft now, but I mean, last year and like just even today, like just staying calm. Like he's like, I know you want to go out there and just wreck everything, just destroy everything, but you got to stay calm. If you go out there and try to do that, you know, these guys are going to take it from you.
Yeah, like Pierce said, I was talking to him about that yesterday. He goes, you know, there's a time to be calm and a time when you got to just bring the violence, right? I mean, at your position, is that hard to bottle? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And like you talked about, I mean, when did it kind of hit you that pick your moment, so to speak, with that?
A long time ago, when I first got here, it hit me. I mean, you go out there, you try to just bulldoze somebody with your head down, and they move out the way. You out on the ground on your stomach. The coach is getting on you. So I mean, like I immediately knew there was something that had to change. So I mean, I've been working on it since then all the way to now.
Does that show up most? I mean, you're making a transition from guard to tackle. Is that one of the difficulties in making that transition?
I'd say so. Yeah. Because I mean, in guard, it's the violence is right here. It's right here. It's right there. I mean, the tackle, and then it's back there. You got to go find it. You got to go find where you're going to start your pass rush, where you're going to start everything that you're going to do. So it's a lot different.
Now seeing Paris go through his pro day, seeing where he's projected in the draft, you talked about December at Beach Bowl, but that's where you want to be.
Absolutely.
Seeing him do that, does that help you even visualize it even more, that that's where you can be if you continue to do this?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been around Paris since we were little kids. I mean, we played on the same Little League team. So just seeing him do the amazing things he's done, you know, the amazing things he's done for his family, for us. You know, I mean, it's a big motivator. I mean, to want to improve and better myself.
You guys played together in Little League?
Well, we didn't play together. We played for the same organization. We played for the Westchester Outlaws.
I was going to ask how many sacks you guys get back. Probably not.
No. Yeah.
Zen was talking about going against JT and Jack and just the defensive ends here every day. How much have you found, moving to the outside, that helps you and can help make you better come next year?
I mean, they're the best of the best. I mean, they're very good football players. Working with them, just like not getting discouraged when, say, they get the best of you, and staying calm when you're going up against them, knowing that you got a lot to learn when you're going against them. There's a lot on the table that you can take out of it. Just using those guys to make you better, make them better all around.
Do you talk with them after plays, after practice? Hey, what worked here?
Always. I'm like, hey, you got me on that rep. Like, what do you think I should improve? I mean, they give me what they got. They tell me what I could fix, what I could work on. And they'll be like, hey, that's a good rep right there. I like how you use your hands and you didn't lunge at me and stuff like that.
Do you feel like, physically
start to wrap it up with these two guys, folks?
Mentally, you just got to catch up with things and speed of everything?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like I've made a better jump. Like I'm starting to get more like used to how this game is played. But I mean, I got a long way to go. There's a long time to improve too.
Is there a responsibility that you feel maybe of how tackles have been in the past couple of years, where they're going in the draft?
Absolutely.
They're starting to set and build here.
Absolutely. I mean, Coach Day and they brought me out here. It wasn't a coincidence, or I don't think it was a coincidence. I think they chose me because they saw the potential that I had, the potential that I didn't even see at the time. So I mean, I feel like I got a duty to this team, to this unit, to the quarterback, to anybody behind me, that I got to go make that play.
When did you start to see that potential in yourself?
I started to see it like earlier when I got here, because when you get here you think, oh, I'm a freshman, I'm this and this, but no, they expected me to come here and get the job done, because I mean that's what they saw the potential to do that. They saw the potential and they motivated me, they pushed me to do those things.
Tegra, what do you feel like you've done to put yourself in a position where you could potentially be a starter in year 2?
Just kept working over and over again. When you fall, you get back up, you keep working.
What's the dynamic like between you and Zen and kind of working at that same spot?
I mean, we work together. We work together during practice. We work together after practice. We pick each other's minds. We talk through things. We help each other out. I mean, just getting each other better.
You're in your second position in 9 months, I think, since you arrived here. Do you ever have to remind yourself, like, you feel like you made a lot of progress, but at the same time, like, hey, I've only been here 9 months.
Yeah, like Fry's, like, he came up to me one time and I was hard on myself. I was down and all of that. He's like, how long have you been here? And I told him a year. And he said, wrong. You haven't even been here a full year yet. And look at the big jump you've made since you got here.
So does that help you when, maybe there's a pass set where you make a mistake?
Absolutely.
Then, you can kind of remind yourself of that, fall back on that, and know that you're going to continue to get better?
Absolutely. I mean, there's two ways to look at things. I mean, you can look at it as, oh man, I messed up, I'm a bad football player, I'm this. Or you can look at it like, oh, I can improve on this. I messed up doing this, so I'm going to go do that next time. I'm going to stay calm next time. I'm going to stay directed next time.
Is that a newer mentality for you? I mean, when you came in, were you thinking that way, or did you have to learn?
I kind of had that back in high school, but I mean, it's definitely gotten better, a lot better. Just knowing that there's things to learn. I mean, you're not there yet by any means. You got to improve. You got to get better.
Good. All right. Thanks.